my lovely friends. Well, those of you that have watched my channel regularly know that I have had some regrowth. But you'll also know that my regrowth, although it looks fine sort of from the front view, once you get above my head, there are certainly problems. So my hair is pretty patchy and thin all over. So, you know, wearing parts in my hair certainly kind of fraught with difficulty, and pretty much my everyday styling is a constant battle of hiding the bald patches. One of the styles I put up on my Facebook page, a friend asked if I could explain how I had done that style. So I said I would do a video covering a couple of the styles that she was interested in, and I thought I would share it for everyone else as well. This is the picture. It's a pretty easy style to do, and I'll tell you what you need. So the first thing you're going to need is hair scrunchies. Now, these hair scrunchies are you can get them in various sizes, various brands. These are the hot hair scrunchies, and I got them in the sale. I'd say they're about £15 each. And the colour for these is ginger blonde. And there's one is slightly larger than the other one, but as I say, you can get them all in various styles and sizes, but you will need at least one of these, two if you want to do the second style that I'm going to show you here as well. The other thing I use is Topic. I use the blonde. I find it helps lighten up my roots, and it also doesn't clash with my scalp. I also use dry shampoo. Again, it thickens up my hair and it helps the overall look. You will also need hair sticks. Two can be quite useful. I got these from Amazon. They weren't particularly expensive. If you don't have hair sticks, you can at a push use one of these, and I'll show you how to use them. Sometimes I prefer to use these because they don't show the ends of, like the hair sticks do. So if you're wearing it as a more informal style, then this is a good way around it. The style is probably best done on slightly dirty hair, maybe 2 or 3 days in. So basically that your Topics and dry shampoo have something to cling to. If it's very clean, conditioned, well-conditioned hair, then product tends to slide off it. The other thing you'll need is a hairband of whatever description. I lightly spray about 6 inches away from my scalp in rough sections. This is just to texturize the hair that I have and slightly thicken it. I try not to do too much in one place, but you can see almost immediately the amount of volume that adds. I tend not to brush it through because it kind of brushes it out, so I go through with my fingertips and I kind of just scrunch into my hair. So already you can see that my thinning areas are a lot more well disguised and that my hair just looks thicker all over. It's important not to go too mad with this step, otherwise you will look like you have, in this case, yellow dandruff, depending on what colour you use. If you're using the white, that's even worse. So light touch with the dry shampoo, okay guys? So the next step is Topics, or Topic. I use this quite a lot. It's not cheap. I wish it was cheaper, but I do use it quite a lot. Again, I sort of roughly section my hair. I try not to put too much down in one single area. I also apply it to my hairline because my hairline is pretty thin. And then I do the same thing. I just work it through with my fingers. And it does, in my opinion, a really great job of thickening up that hair around the scalp. So yeah, now I have a bit of a weird looking lion's mane. The next step is to just loosely gather your hair, remaining hair at the top of your head. I kind of have to sort of tweak this and have a look and make sure that there are no areas of scalp exposed. And if there are, that's where I go back in with my tail comb and I back comb, and then I pull the hair across just to kind of finish it. But there aren't any particular sections of that right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and put my hair in an extremely loose bun. So this is a messy style. I have some regrowth at the sides here, which is probably looking a little bit spiky and sticking out. There's very little I can do about that. I could maybe try and hairspray it down, or I could pull it forwards and maybe put some ringlets in. This is where I would use my hair scrunchies to give myself a bit more volume on top. Now I usually have my hair highlighted, so these are a pretty good match for me. Unfortunately, I haven't had my highlights done recently. I'm going to get them done this weekend, so you'll have to kind of imagine my hair is a slightly better match than it is, but the demonstration should still be sound. You place either your clip or one of your hair sticks just through the base underneath. It doesn't have to be perfect, just underneath your rough bun, however big or small that is. And then you use one of these hair pieces. Now when you get these hair pieces, they're very shiny, so I usually go over them with some dry shampoo. You stretch it out, you twist it once, so one twist. One side goes over one of the bobbles and the other side goes over the other one of the bobbles. And then it's a case of just playing around until you get the kind of shape and design that you like. And then I do usually, I mean, as I say, my hair is usually more this colour, so I know it's a little bit blonder than I am, but usually it's a good match, hopefully, as you can see in the photographs. And that is kind of where I would leave that one. Now, there's a slightly different way of wearing these hair sticks. It's a little more of a formal do. I'll just show you that now. So, you basically take your hair, if you have enough to do even the smallest bun at the very nape of your neck. And again, I'm just doing this as a very quick demonstration for you. And then you take your two hair sticks and you cross them one way and the other way. So you're making a kind of X at the back of your head with two ends on one side and two ends on the other side. You do the same, stretch them out, one twist, but you go vertically from the top of one side, one twist, to the bottom of the other side, the top of one side, one twist, to the bottom of the other side. And then you go over your hair and tease it out, and it gives you a really spectacular looking back updo. So I'll turn around so you can see the effect of this. And these are all good styles for me. on days when my thinning hair is getting me down. I hope some of you at least found this useful. As I say, it was a request from a friend, and so hopefully she kind of got what she needed out of it, and I shall speak to you all soon. Bye, my lovely friends.